Hello everyone, you guys, my subscribers asked for a total body strengthening workout done sitting in the chair, so I have made one for you. Hi, it's Dr. Sarah here, your neighborhood physical therapist. This exercise program can be done by people of all fitness levels. You don't need any equipment other than a chair, so let's get started. We're going to start off with dynamic stretches. That means stretching our body while we're moving it continuously. So we're going to start off with our neck. I just want you guys to go side to side with the neck, tilting your head back and forth. Keep breathing the whole time. Keep your back posture upright and straight. And we'll just do a couple more of these to stretch out our upper trapezius muscle. Okay, and head back to neutral. Next, we're gonna swing our arms. Can everybody put your arms out to the side and do some arm circles forward? You can do little ones if that feels good. You can do big arm circles if that feels good. I just really want everyone to listen to their bodies. And then you can go backwards, go the other way. Backwards arm circles. You know, I'm not really counting how many of these I do. I'm just stretching out my body. I think I'm doing between 10 and 15 times probably. Just getting the muscles warmed up, getting the blood circulating. Great. Okay, now we're gonna do some hugs. This is the best stretch there is because we're giving ourselves a hug. You're bringing your arms way out to the side and then crossing them over your chest. Again, I have my back straight the whole time. My back is not touching the back of the chair. And I'm breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth this whole time. Okay, let's incorporate the legs a little bit. So I'm gonna sit at the edge of my chair. My feet are flat on the floor, and I'm just gonna send my arm and my leg out to the side and bring it back in. Here we go. You know, with this dynamic stretch, our movements don't have to be perfect. What we're really trying to do is just move our bodies in a gentle way to prepare them for the exercises coming up. And if you need to stop at any time, go ahead and do that. Pause the video and come back to it, or just join back in when you feel like you're able. And we'll do one more each way. We're gonna start off our strengthening with working on our biceps. So we're gonna do some biceps curls. So here I am sitting in the chair. I'm sitting on the edge of the chair with my back not supported. My shoulders are back, my abdominals are pulled in tight. I'm gonna let my arms down, and all I'm doing here is bending my elbows and letting them back down with control, slowly. Slowly is the key here. Now we're gonna do a whole bunch of these, but I just wanna go over with you how to choose weights. So you can do this with no resistance, just your body weight resistance, that's good. But if you choose to use a hand weight, what you wanna be able to do is choose a weight that allows you to do between 8 and 12 repetitions before your body says, that's enough, I can't do anymore, I need a break. If you choose a weight that allows you to do between 8 and 12 times of the exercise, you know you will be building muscle. Let's do a couple more. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Okay. Next up is our lateral raises. So my arms are going to be out to the sides. I'm going to keep my shoulders down, and I'm going to raise my arms up and lower them down slowly. You got it. So with this exercise, we're just going to shoulder level. We're working on our middle deltoid muscles. Let's do 3 more. and 8. Great job. Okay, now we're gonna do front raises. So here I am, arms down by the side, and I'm gonna raise my arms up in front of me. This works on my anterior deltoid muscles. And I'm breathing the whole time, keeping my shoulders down. I'm trying not to hike my shoulders up by my ears, just keeping my shoulders down and a back straight. Nine, and we'll do one more. And 10. Great. Here's our last arm exercise. We're gonna do an overhead press. I have my arms up by my ears like I'm a waitress carrying pizza, and I'm gonna push my arms up to the ceiling and then back down. I can't seem to get my whole arm in this video screen, but I'm pushing all the way up and coming back down. Let's do those together. 3, 4. Now it's important to try to keep my shoulders down and my angel wing bones, my scapula pinned back while I do this. 5, 6, nice and slowly. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and do another set of all those arm exercises that we just went over. So we're going to start off with the bicep curls. Coming in and out slowly. Now, if you do choose to use hand weights, you might find that for different exercises, you need different heaviness or different amounts of weight, and that's very normal. For example, I could probably use a heavier weight doing these bicep curls as compared to that overhead press that we just did, which would be harder to lift a weight up over my head compared to this one. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ready for the lateral raises? Is your back still up straight? It often helps to put your feet flat on the floor too. Out to the side. 2, 3, as your abdominals, your stomach muscles pulled in tight. We're focusing on the whole body. I think this is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here we go for the front raises. Slow and steady is great here because you can focus on your form. If you can do these exercises in front of a mirror to see your own form, that's really beneficial too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here we go for that overhead press. Arms up holding the pizza position, and all the way up to the sky and down. When you bring your arms down, bring them back to this 90-degree angle position. Don't let them drop all the way down. Hold that muscle contraction. 4, 5. If you count out loud, you'll know that you're exhaling and inhaling and keeping the air moving. 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more makes 10. Great job. Here's our lateral raises, coming up to the side and down. Now, why are we doing all these arm strengthening exercises? Well, it's so that we can do all the things we like to do throughout the day with our arms, so that we can reach overhead into high up cabinets. We can pick up our kids or our grandchildren. We can move things around our house, move furniture, move boxes. Whatever it is you need to do with your arms, we want to keep them strong so that you can do all the things you want to do, so you can keep up your quality of life. I think we have 2 more of these. Now we're going to start to work on strengthening our core muscles. Our core muscles are a band of muscles that go around our middle. And the first exercise is called the dead bug exercise. And so what we're going to do is scoot to the edge of our chair, feet are flat on the floor. I have a straight back. I'm like a puppet with a string on the top of my head pulling me straight up to the ceiling. And my abdominals are tight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise up my right leg and my left arm opposite at the same time like this. This is what it looks like. Okay, and then the other side. All right, let's do a bunch of those together. 1. Notice I'm not letting my back fall back against the back of the chair. I'm trying to keep my torso upright this whole time. 3, and I'm breathing. We're going to try for 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Our next exercise for the core is lateral bends. So I'm sitting here in the chair, my back is straight, my arms are down by my sides, and all I'm doing here is allowing my right arm to go down towards the floor, and I'm going to squeeze here these side muscles to bring myself back up to neutral. Let's try 10 of those together. Now, the reason why we're working on our core muscles is because having stability in the center of your body supports movement at your extremities. So no matter what mobility task you are trying to do throughout the day, whether it's just plain walking or doing some other exercise like swimming or biking, or if you're reaching or lifting, having a strong core helps you to do all of those things. 8, 9, my back is pretty straight this whole time, and 10. Now we're going to try the other side. Additionally, if you're trying to work on your balance or your posture, having a strong core is also a component of that. So that being said, having a strong core is a way to prevent falls. 4, keep on breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Okay, next exercise is called the wood chops. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that I'm holding an axe in my hand, and I'm going to start up on the right upper corner of the room, and I'm going to chop down to the opposite lower corner of the room. Okay, here we go. Upper right corner to left down corner. 1, 2. I am twisting my body a bit here. I'm trying to keep my back straight and my head up towards the ceiling, like with that string, like pretending like I'm a puppet. But I am turning a bit when I do this. 5. I have a lot of core exercise videos on my YouTube channel, and I tried to pick the exercises that I think are the most effective for this video and the ones that you guys have liked the best. I think this is 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty, we're gonna go the other way now. I have that axe in my hand. I'm gonna start at the left top of the room and bring it down to the right bottom corner here. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. The more that you can accentuate the range of motion, the more workout you're going to get. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Great job, guys. Hang in there with me. We're doing great through this exercise video. So now I'm going to sit at the edge of my seat. I'm going to put my hands on my knees. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to touch my legs, follow my legs down towards my ankles, towards the floor, and I'm going to bring myself back up to a straight up neutral position. Let's try for 10 of those together. So I'm sliding down, and you are in control of how fast and how far you're going with this exercise. If you have any pain during these exercises, you can skip on to the next one. But try to go down. If you can only go down this far, that's fine. If you can go down all the way to the ankles, great. Listen to your body and do what feels good on your body. My back is pretty straight this whole time. It has to round a little bit on the way down towards the bottom if I do go all the way to my ankles, but just a little bit. I try to keep my back as straight as I can the whole time. 6, 7. I'm using my low back muscles actually to come back up to a neutral position. Those are part of your core too. And one more is going to make 10. Okay, here we go for round 2 of our core exercises. We're going to start with that dead bug exercise, raising up the right leg and the left arm at the same time, having a really straight up and down posture. We're working on our core here, which is the muscles that are going to support our spine and our pelvis. And just keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth as best you can. I'll let you guys know again if you need to take a break, if you need to pause the video, or just join along again when you're feeling up to it. Just do what feels right for your body. I think this is 6. You guys can tell I lose count all the time. 7, 8, 9, and one more is going to make 10. Great. Okay, we're ready for some lateral reaching down towards the floor, upright posture, feet are flat on the floor, arms down by the sides, reaching down and pulling ourselves back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the other way. Good. Another fun fact about the core is that many times when you have a stronger core, you're less likely to have back pain. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. You guys ready for those chops, those wood chops? You have your pretend axe. Okay, upper right hand corner of the room down to the lower left hand corner. 1, 2, squeeze your tummy muscles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we go for the other side. Upper left-hand corner of the room down to the lower right-hand corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more here, 10. Okay, here's our last core exercise. Hands are on our knees and we're going to be rolling down towards the floor as far as you can comfortably go, and then come back up to a neutral position. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, next up we have some back exercises. The first one is one of my favorites because it's a great exercise for posture as well. So I'm sitting on the edge of my chair, my back is upright, my abdominals are tight, my shoulders are down, not hiked up by my ears, but down. And I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades back behind me. So if I have my elbows at a 90-degree angle, I wanna try to make it in the direction of my elbows touching each other, even though they will not. But that's the direction that you're going. All right, let's do 10 of those together. Squeezing your shoulder blades, or your angel wing bones, back together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Give your arms a little relax, maybe roll the shoulders a little bit. And we're gonna do another set of 10 of that same exercise. Okay, here we go. Pulling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Moving right along, let's work on our leg muscles. So here I am sitting in the chair, feet are flat on the floor under me, and I'm gonna be doing some ankle pumps. I'm gonna be raising my toes up off the floor, and then I'm gonna be raising my heels up off the floor. So to give you a side view of that, if you can see, my toes are gonna raise up, and then my heels are going to raise up. So that is the exercise. Let's try for 10 of those together. 1, and why are we doing this exercise? We're doing this to help our walking mechanics. Now, from a physical therapist perspective, we teach people how to walk heel toe all the time. So striking the ground with your heel first, and then pushing off the ball of your foot as part of your walking cycle. So this exercise helps you have the range of motion and the strength to do just that, to avoid a shuffling gait pattern. I think we have about 3 of these left. 1, 2, this is a great opportunity to just work on having an upright posture in the chair as well. And 3. Our next exercise for the legs, moving up the legs, is going to be kicking straight out, to the side, middle, and down. So you might want to sit back in your chair a little bit more for this to have your thighs supported on the chair. You can lean your back against the back of the chair for this exercise, or for an added challenge, keep your back upright away from the back of the chair. So it's up, out, in, and down. Okay, here we go. 1. We're going to stay on that same leg for 10 times. We're working multiple muscle groups with this exercise. We're working our quad muscle in the front. We're working our glute muscle on the side. All muscles important for your ability to stand up. I think this is 6, 7. Trying to squeeze my abdominal muscles too at the same time. 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Great. I was feeling that right here, that last one. Let's try the other side. Up, out, in, and down. 2, 3. Having strong legs means less risk for falls. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, one more exercise for the legs, and it's going to be marching. Again, you can sit back in the chair and have your back supported, or for an added challenge, you can scoot forward in the chair, and we're just going to be raising the leg and bringing it back down. Trying to squeeze up, upright posture this whole time. 3, 4. Try to let your leg come down slowly. Don't let your leg just drop down to the floor. Let it slowly and controlled come down to the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you know we're going through those one more time, all those leg exercises, starting down at the ankles for your ankle pumps. So we're raising up the toes, and then we're raising the heels up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going to work on the quads and our glutes. I'm scooting back a little bit in the chair so my thigh is more supported, but I'm still going to keep my back upright away from the back of the chair. So it goes up, out, in, and down. So it's like you're kicking a soccer ball, leg out to the side like a windshield wiper, back to the front and down. Up, out, in, and down. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to make each move intentional. 8. Try not to blend all the moves together, one at a time. 9, with good form, and 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You guys did so great getting through that exercise program. It was really all-encompassing, head to toe. So we're just going to end off with some static stretching that is appropriate for when you're done with your workout. So the first one is just going to be for our neck muscles. We have an upright posture, and I'm just going to bring my chin down to my chest. And I'm going to hold this position for about 30 seconds. And I am going to hold it for about that amount of time in this video. And we're breathing. A lot of us hold tension in our upper neck and our trap area, so this is a really good stretch to do. I know that I talk a lot about keeping your shoulders down during our exercises, but if they happen to creep up at times, this is a good stretch to make sure that you're not getting a muscle strain in your upper neck. So my shoulders are down, and I'm just gently allowing my chin to go towards my chest. And when you're done with that stretch, you can slowly bring your head back up to neutral. The next stretch is for your arms. I'm going to take my right arm straight out in front of me. I'm going to cross it across my chest, elbow straight. I'm going to take my other hand and pull it over. So I have my right hand getting pulled across my body. And same thing here, I'm going to hold this for about 30 seconds. All those arm raises that we did, this is stretching out the muscles in our upper arms here, the deltoid muscles. So just breathe and enjoy this nice stretch. If you were thinking about stretching in terms of a small, medium, and large stretch, you're looking for a medium stretch here. Medium pulling sensation. And a little bit longer here, make sure your shoulders are down. Listening to your body, and you can slowly let your arm back down. We'll do the other side. My left hand straight out in front of me, straight elbow, cross across my body, and then use my other hand to pull it across, keeping my elbow, my left elbow is straight this whole time. And I'm feeling a really nice stretch, not only in this area, but also in around my scapula, around my shoulder blades area. I feel a nice stretch as well. So I'm breathing and allowing myself to have that medium stretch after this workout. I'm so glad you guys are joining me for this total body strengthening workout. And we can bring the arm back down to the lap, and then we're going to do a stretch out for our gluteal muscles. And you can scoot back in the chair a little bit so your thigh is supported. I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to cross it over my knee. You might already feel a stretch when you do this. Now, if you've recently had hip surgery, I would avoid this stretch or talk to your doctor first. But if you haven't had a recent hip surgery, it's very healthy and safe to do. So here I am with the figure 4 stretch. If I need more of a stretch than this, I can bring my chest forward, keeping my back straight, forward over my legs. And I'm going to feel a wonderful stretch in my buttock area and in the back of my right thigh. And I'll just keep breathing and trying to bring my chest closer and closer to my legs, feeling that medium stretch. And when I'm done with this one, I can bring my chest back up to neutral, uncross my legs, and now my left one is going to go over my right one. I don't know if you guys heard in my last video that I am with child, so I'm not leaning forward quite as much as I normally do, but I am feeling quite a good stretch in that gluteal and back of the leg area. And you know, if you just cross your leg and you feel enough of a stretch just like this, that's fine, do that. Gently leaning forward here. And when I'm done with this one, I can just bring my chest back up to neutral, feet on the floor, and that concludes our total body strengthening chair workout.